Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to our 20th episode. Good evening, Patrick. Good evening, Soren. Good evening to everybody watching us. Just to be sure that um, we're gonna get things straight from the beginning. Today, it's my day. It's my turn to do my round and share with you guys my experience in Flames of War because my two good best friends, Lud and Christian, are doing some heavy work with studying and all these real life situations that don't let them enjoy our stream and come and join us in, but probably hopefully we will have them with us soon in the comments at least, or for the next stream next week. So again, I'm happy to be here one more time with you guys, and let's kick off and see what's hot on today's topic and what we can talk about. Basically, hopefully you guys you can hear me well. I'll just do a sound check. Basically, all right. So we have friendships. Hello, Scott. Soviets. Yeah, Soviets are hot. Basically, I'm sharing with you my screen right now, and I will go over as usual over what happened on the Battlefront website past week and um, what we are going to expect for the near future. So, guys, as mentioned. By me in I think episode 18 or 19. You see, I guessed the release date. I was pretty much on spot. 18th of September. I'm like, who can contradict me? I don't have any uh, understandings with Battlefront, or I don't think they actually listen to my advices. But I guess their second. I took two guesses on the launch date for their books, and this is the second time I'm getting it right. So, hooray for me! Hopefully, next time I'll be able to predict um, the other books as well. Hopefully, they will come as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I don't expect anything else to be released until November because Soviets, that's a massive plastic production that has to go, and they really have to release a lot of stuff. So, we started with the pre order for the Bagration Soviet forces. I must admit myself, I'm not a big fan of the Soviet force. So basically, you will not see me playing these forces, but I will surely talk about them. Probably Lud and Christian will give them a try. I will give them a try myself, but don't expect me to be, you know, siding with the Soviets because it's an army that I don't really like to collect, and probably I will not start it. And this is because um, I already have enough toys to play around. So yeah. Alrighty. So 18th of September, we will have it probably on Forces. This is very nice. Um, we have the launch website already available. So about 2 weeks from now, we'll get to see the book on forces. Probably most of you guys out there and you guys watching now already know. Like I'm sure Soren already has the book. Uh, if you can confirm it, my friend, I'll be more than happy to acknowledge. Then what I want to talk with you guys and debate a little bit is this heavy assault group. From what I see, um, you have a combination of ISUs 152, ISU 122, and IS2s, some SU-76s, some BA-10s or 7s. I don't know what number are they now with the Soviets in the late war. Then a very nice platoon of Stelkovi or sappers. I don't really know. Can we see? Let's see. So Hero Shock Rifle Company. Unfortunately, we don't get those hero sappers that everybody wants to test. Those guys that can be become any. Thank you. I'm just getting delivered some drinks. Those guys that you need um, for the sappers, but I think you can use this infantry also for them. You don't get flamethrowers, you don't get Panzerfausts and mortars either. So basically, you will have to buy. In addition to this, you get 57 or 76 guns, which is really nice because I think no, I don't want to move this. I want to move my face so you guys can see it better. All right, and BA64, exactly. Thank you, Scott. What it's written here? Yeah, obviously. These guns are really nice, and point wise, you're getting 12 tanks for for cannons, three scouts, and some infantry. I think the SS pack is much better rounded, and especially the fact that you can actually feel the formation. So you can feel the Panther formation together with some support, so the infantry support and recon and everything else. I don't think you can actually build a formation with what you get in this starter force. Can you guys? Can you guys tell me if yes or no? You can. All right. What formation is it, Soren? Because so maybe so there are two ISU 122 and two ISU 152. I think the minimum of ISU you can take is three. So basically, is there a combination of ISU 122 and ISU 152 in a formation, in a platoon? Because I haven't seen it. I must confess. And let's go to my good friends breakthrough assault, and oh, they actually have a. All right, so you can take either four ISUs or four IS. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So the formation is, okay. I think I have to move my face now. So we have the answer from our friends from Breakthrough Assault. I didn't know about this article, but hey, it's here. So one IS2, two ISU 122, two ISU 152, support three IS2, and then yeah, the rest. Okay, so basically you just need four T-34s, 76s. Yeah, I think this could work. This could work. Who needs turrets? Exactly, who needs turrets? Um, it could be a good. Yeah, I think this formation looks much better with the S2. Yeah, the 21 plastic T-34s, it's actually something that if you're starting your force, if you're just starting your force of Russians, and if you want to build or your Russian army, I think the T-34s uh, are a must or not. You guys know better, but I really think so about the starter force. I think the D-Day SS is better, but this one has a lot of things that you will need. So for example, the ISU 122 and the ISU 152, for sure you'll need. The IS2s you can get from Zvezda as well, but these plastic models are really nice, so I encourage you to buy from Battlefront because they look really nice and crisp. um, and of course the Su-76s, you already should have them from mid-war if you played Russians, but if you're starting now, hey, you have it, you have your option right here now. Let's go on. So the T-34 21 plastic T-34s, it's a great thing. I don't know if I will build like this. So one command 99. I'll probably go for 666. Yeah, 666 looks much better for me. But yeah, you just have to keep trying and see what works best for you guys. What happens then is so the Waffen SS, the World War Three. Okay, right, so World of Tanks. Let's see what's happening on World of Tanks right now. This looks like interesting. All right, so it's a good base. I agree with you. And for people like me, for example, who don't have anything and would not like to paint millions and millions of infantry, yeah, it's a good thing. Module cards. Oh my god. So you can upgrade your Sherman with a lot of things. Surprise. Oh, now this is a lot of things added to the game. So basically, you can buy modules, you can buy cruise, intuition, righty. Nice, very nice. I will give it a look. The World of Tanks, Flames of War. Um, US paratroopers versus SS, I think. I didn't watch this battle report. I just started it, but I couldn't finish it. Then, what's coming up in September and also in October are, of course, a lot of Russian vehicles in plastic. Um, the Su-76s, the tank killer battery, the Su-100 probably here. Um, the Sturmovik, it's in plastic. It's a very bad plastic in my opinion. I mean, if it's the same plastic as you have it on the British airplane, it really sucks. Then of course IS2s, but you can get this in the starter box. I don't understand why they are released in October. I mean, they should have prepared it for the launch with. I mean, everybody is expecting Guard dice, Soviet Guard dice stocks and objectives. I'm really missing the Waffen SS dices here, right? I mean, I'm still waiting for my starter force, so the Panther Kampfgruppe, and I'm really missing the dices. I have seen uh, tokens and objectives, but no SS dices. Do you guys know of any SS dices out there? I mean, I know there are a couple of them on the market, and you can buy them on eBay and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think that having Battlefront dices is something really nice and fits together with all the other game aids and boxes out there. So yeah, I don't know what to say about this. SS dices. So Battlefront, if you're going to make SS dices from Adam, right? Exactly. Um, yeah, I don't. I mean, there are some Totenkopf dices out there on the market that you can buy from eBay and other places, and they look really nice. Righty. So basically, this is what happened lately on the Battlefront webpage. Um, Bagration, Soviets, you can read it here. Very nice from Battlefront to post it. So, Breakthrough Assault, you have it here. No Dice, No Glory, all the articles about the Bagration book, Blitz and Pieces. These guys are new. I didn't know about them. Maybe you guys did, but I didn't. So, they are right here. Now, what happened from yeah, Kampfgruppe Piper are really nice dices also. I'm just missing some new like Hitler Jungen maybe or ninth best and thing. I think that the best and um, formation should have been represented with some dices from my point of view. Alrighty, so I asked you guys to send us some of your lists and everything, and we actually received. I actually received a list from Patrick watching us right now, and I thank you very much for that. Um, one second, I'm just putting them like down. So Patrick wants to go to this tournament in Belgium, and he wants to play Americans, from what I remember. Or no, so he wants to play SS. Now, one second, so I can show it to you guys the list. I asked for his permission. He said, "All right." So let's put it right here. So this is his list. SS, yes, Patrick. Uh, what what he did was that he used Tiger's Stugs. I think this is the first one you sent me. Webs and some recon, and then the core is, I don't know, it's tricky, say the least, but still looks decent. Um, then I think this was your first version, right, Patrick? And then the second one, the oldest, exactly. Then we had a change of opinions, and Patrick came up with this list that he sent to me. And one second, just to put everything in one piece. Okay, so now the list looks like this. He has like a little bit more core. He has 6 Stummels. He has 3 Pack 40s. He has Panzerfaust and Panzerfaust and Tiger's Panzer Force 88, which are fearless right now. The thing with this assault flak, this this would work absolutely great with pack front, but if you put them outside pack front, being confident, they will not rally as good as the other SS guns, which rally really nice. Then 2 Tiger SS, all is good, And four Panzer fours, I suggested him to take four Panzer fours instead of Stugs because of mobility. And I think Patrick told me that he wants to attack with his list or play. Is it attack, Patrick? So um, I still think today I just went and threw some dices and just to check out how the Hitler Jungen list would look like and how it would play. And I have to confess to you guys that it went really, really bad. Lost to an American list with a young boy who joined us in the community lately. His name is Stefan, and boy, he kicked my ass without like even taking a breath. He was like, learning the game and still kicking my ass. Um, what he played he was a Vetter Sherman formation with support of M12s, priests, some recon, and two AAs. My favorite platoon, which actually took out four Stummels. So yeah, 2 points to take out eight. That's a really good investment. And in the end, those Stummels that were defending couldn't manage to keep up with the losses, and they lost. So basically, this is what my list looked like, which, in my opinion, was supposed to be a good list. But unfortunately, this Panthers again died to the 75 Shermans, and all the rest collapsed. So basically, turning back to you now, Christian, I really think you should try and get this guy's Beston. So it is 5 points that you need to invest in them, but these 5 points like can really help you stay on the table and be better, let's say. And I would just take out from these guys. I would take out one Panzer four from here, and you have 5 points to spend and best in this infantry. And when they are fearless veteran, they are absolutely unstoppable from my point of view, and they're really really good. What I talked with you guys in the past is the fact that for me, for example, it looks really really odd that um, all right. So attacking, you should really try to best on your infantry, Patrick, because otherwise most of your assaults will probably not get in. So this is a Brave Wolf, my fifth assess mission breakout armored fury free for all. Exactly. So you will have in breakout, you will probably have a 50-50 chance of playing with reserves. Armored fury, I think also it's with reserves for both, or isn't it? Yeah, Scott. He just put them up. And if you guys can give him advices as well to what the list should look like and how he should prepare for the fight, it's a free gamble. Um, righties. So I will try to. So west, you did you go? So you took out the west. Hmm. Hmm. So this is the list I played today and lost. And yeah, so not today. The list I played uh, and lost with it, and this didn't help me at all. I played on breakout. I was defending with this list, and had in reserves Panzer Force. So basically, 36 points together with the HQ from the armored Panzer Grenadiers, and it was really disastrous. I mean, when the Panthers died, everything else collapsed, and that was about game over. And then infantry being hit on 3+, it's viscous. I mean, those M12s and priests really went to town with my army. But what I propose to you, Patrick, it's something that I tried out, and so this is a bastion. This is together with the Panzer IV formation, but yeah, it looks like this. What do you think about this list? It doesn't have the tigers, of course, but I think the Panzer threes. Ce faci cu televizorul? The Panzer threes are really nice. Yeah, sorry for the TV in the background, but it happened. So, Patrick, you what's the main unit that you would like to have in your formation? What I say, it's these two tigers. You really like them. You like the 88s, and then of course you'll like some infantry. Am I right? Tom, of course you can see the list. Now you can see the list. Doing all those crazy things. You can only see my head. Sorry, guys. Alrighty. So this list, I will try to build together with you a new list, starting with the core of armored Panzer Grenadiers that I think are the best suited for this. I will not put the Panzerfaust in there. Then I'll put the Panzerfaust in here. I don't like taking the anti-tank gun. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Probably it will be a better idea to take the anti-tank gun now that we have Panthers roaming around. Definitely put Panzerfaust on this. I think if you have one armored Panzer Grenadier, it's more than enough. Definitely put some juice, some mortars, and then we'll go for Stummels, and then I would take this because this will be a nice ambush. And then you have the 88s. which are decent, and then you just go and give these guys best 10. And I think this is and looks like a standard 60 points to have for your German list starting with. So everything else should be reserves. Basically, you control with this 88s, you control one objective. This pack 40s, you can just keep in ambush, or you can keep in ambush the 88s and put on the table and control with this pack 40 is one objective. Then having your infantry bastion is very good because they will stay on the objective. Okay, so now watching your comments, I don't have a second screen here, so basically I will have to just switch between slides. So this good for defending, not good for attacking. So definitely going back to scratchboard because you don't have what nothing to do with the Panzer with these guys. So these guys are not good for attacking. What is good for attacking? Flaming. Flaming is good for attacking. Or even better, I don't know how many points are the Grille. Oh, 6 points. Same as the Flamer. Righty. Definitely go with a core of 6. I mean, I would try to get this in also. So having this, having the pack front will help you a lot when attacking to deploy your 88s. So basically, if you want to attack and you want to use the 88s, then definitely get the pack front because otherwise you're just going to have you'll have all your 88s in one side. Of course your opponent deploys first, so basically you can just lay down your 88s and try to give support to your advancing infantry and to your tanks. But otherwise, having pack front, you just put them, you just scatter them across the table, and you can basically shoot down any armor that could come either from reserves or from a you know if he tries to reposition his armored the vehicles on the table. And we have 63 points, so basically this is a little bit more than expected, but I would not give up to anything else. Maybe try to go with 4 of these guys, but they're really good just to have the 60 points on the verge here. Then definitely go with the combo. You need a recon, and you need Panzer 3s, and you need the SS Tiger. And this is your 100 point list. Basically, it's something that you would have with the Greyhound. With the Greyhound book on the normal D-Day book, but here you get Fearless Panzer Force, but hit on 3 plus. You get Fearless Tigers, which are really really nice. Um you would get best in infantry. So the armored Panzer Grenadiers, as they are the same with Besten, are the same price with the regular armored Grenadiers from the D-Day. So basically, you just get one level up for your motivation, being fearless and confident. And yeah, I think could work. This list. Has flamethrowers, and has stummels, mortars. I would definitely try to squeeze in maybe some more better artillery, but I think this could work also. What happens is, I mean, you have 40 points here, so if you have reserves, you will not have the tigers on the table, unfortunately. But you can either go for armor grenadiers to come from the table and get this Panzer Force to stay with the rest of the Panzer Grenadiers and the mortars and the flame and the Stummels. But otherwise, yeah, depends on the army you're fighting with. I would probably keep in reserves the Panzer Force, the Tigers, and the Scout. And yeah, this is like a classic list of for attacking. What do you guys think? And you think this could be improved in other either ways? Yes, the half truck. This is the only problem that I find currently in the new SS book is the fact that the half trucks are hit on 3 plus, even if your infantry is bested. But usually I don't do um, mounted assault very often. So basically, I'm looking at when attacking. I'm looking at being hit on 3 plus, on 4 plus, but for my infantry dismounted, so just charging on either infantry, other infantry, or guns, or maybe other tanks. Try to place your pack front as good as possible. So try to place your nests in such way that you can cover as much of the terrain as possible. And when you are, for example, um, if you are attacking, this is very good for this back front is very good for your scenario. So for the breakout mission, if you're attacking, you just put your back front on the back line and just wait for your opponent's reserves to arrive. So basically, you'll probably gun them down pretty fast. If he has infantry in reserves, then just keep the flamers with the pack fronts, and they should be good. And other mission, what was this? So free for all. Free for all, I think it's without reserves, and you just bash around each other. This pretty much depends on what you are going and willing to fight against with. And what I would say is protect one objective with Panzer Grenadiers, then push the other objective with everything else. So pack front with the Panzer Grenadiers, then on the other objective, just push the entire army towards your opponent's objective, and be sure to pick the side that the most advantage gives the most advantage to you in terms of deploying your pack front. Then for the armored fury, Well, there, I don't know what to say, but for sure you'll have your reserves, and I think having the Panzer Force on the table will be better than having your Panzer Grenadiers. So basically, bring your Panzer Grenadiers from reserves together with the Tigers. Righty, guys. So basically, what do you guys think on? Last night, in my stream with Mikal, we had this discussion about the Soviet Panthers and the Soviet dummy um, units, and I just want to ask you guys, what is your opinion about that? I mean, do you think they are way too cheap, or do you think this formation, this platoon of three Panthers should not exist for the Russian player, or do you think that maybe just um, one tank would have been better? What do you guys think about it? Yes, Scott. So basically, the idea is that the Russian player, I think, in my opinion, should not have access to an entire platoon of captured panthers. If he had one panther of on 7 points, yeah, no problem with that. Alrighty, all right. We should see how it goes. I'm not a big fan of panthers, so uh, yeah, weak side armor exactly. Everyone, anyone spearheading with the Panthers, it's a dead man. Not a big fan of Panthers. Definitely don't encourage you guys to take Panthers in your German armies and not in your Soviet armies either, because the Soviets will have their monsters, and their monsters are pretty big and mean. Alrighty, so Soviets. What's the thing that you didn't see and you want to find out things about? So, for example, if you haven't seen command cards review, righty. I think Lud and Christian already went over this command cards last time. So basically, yeah, this is a very good one. So at the start of the game, instead of placing one of your ranging markers, place a smoke screen. Yeah, you guys see it? Yeah, you guys see it right now. Just being sure that I'm not talking by myself. Again, so at the start of the game, instead of placing one of your ranging markers, place a smoke screen as if this unit had fired a smoke bombardment. So you don't have to take like any ranging or stuff like that. This unit counts as firing a bombardment in the first turn. So basically, if you're having a meeting engagement and you're the attacker, you just lost this card. So yeah, it's not something 100% that you're going to be able to use. This move screen will last until the end of the opposing player's second turn. So what happens is that you have 2 turns as the attacker. You have 2 turns where your opponent will be totally blind. This book, in my opinion, is much pay to win, let's say, or a bigger advantage than having 3 Panthers. What do you guys think about it? I mean, for me, And you have so 76 SU 76 or this or the cannons. So I'm looking at you when I'm asking these questions. It takes about toad guns. So okay, so the 76 cannons. Alrighty. So the 76 cannons, um, are they 8 points still, or are they cheaper or more expensive? I think they used to be 8 points in Fortress Europe. Okay, so let me check. Let me check. Let me check before deployment. Yeah, exactly. All right, all right. So, yeah, good one, good one. I was not paying attention to this, Scott. Thank you very much. Uh, oh no, Soren, Soren. All right. Yeah, very good point. Exactly, Scott. So basically, I wouldn't take this. I wouldn't spend 3 points on this card because, yeah, your opponent. I mean, it's good that, for example, if you have a table where you just lack any kind of cover, and you'll have to plow your tanks over normal terrain, and uh, your opponent can has like back fronts and this line of guns, or even tanks like panthers, achilles, or stuff like that. Well, you'll just want to have your tanks protected and just lay down a barrage of smoke. But you're placing your objective, and then you're placing this just in front of your objective. So I guess in the end, this could work. So exactly. You just close. It's 16 inches of smoke. Pretty nice. It's still OP. It's 11 points. Uh, it's for rushing guard, so it's for a T-34 army in my conception. So having T-34s that can just dash as fast as possible. Exactly. It's the same thing that you used to have with Cossacks, Kazakhs, Cossacks. Hmm, what are they? Can't remember the term exactly. Yeah. So dash first turn, then second turn, just being able to assault, because your enemy will have to put something Cossacks, right? And you're able to assault with these guys in first turn in version 3. From what I remember, you could do like crazy thing. Ah, and I think this in combination with that unit that can assault in 6 inches, because now I know there's a unit that can assault in 6 inches. This could be actually pretty deadly. So basically, we're going down to the road where, uh, if you use your cards right, and if you use your units right, you can just be in your opponent's face and already win the game before deployment, only by just picking your cards. Interesting what Battlefront is doing right here. Um, I just wonder if the Bagration German book will have such features. That could be pretty nice and pretty handy. I don't like the fact that the Russians are getting too fast. This pisses me off because Germans have one, Russians have two, only because they are more than the Germans, probably, or why is that? Yeah, I'm expecting to see that limit go up a little bit with the Berlin book coming out or things like that, because I remember in version 3 all those Panzerfaust infantry that only had Panzerfausts. Those were absolutely horrific for the Russian tanks. Yeah, exactly. It's not the same time frame. Um, oh, German Bagration with two Panzerfaust, Soren. Um, just to take a guess here, yes, definitely. I will just give up the Panzerschreck option and give two Panzerfausts or something like that, and that'll be something that the German player can cope with tanks and stuff like that. Of course, it's horrific. It goes over and might get three. They might get an entire platoon of Panzerfausts. That would be awesome. That yeah, almost half of the platoon. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you have 5 units, you can take two Panzerfausts. If you have 7 units, you can take three Panzerfausts. That's a great idea. That's a great idea, Scott. And you'll have, like, for example, if you're having yeah, Berlin only Panzerfaust. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be something. I mean, we already had them in version 4, so it's not impossible. It's not impossible at all. And then I go back to remembering how it was in mid-war, where everything was horrible. I'm just hoping that my Americans will get some buff on their bazookas. Maybe not keeping them trained, and maybe just or give them assault 3 plus or something like that. They can be trained and not dug in, but just give them some good chances in assault with the bazooka. Alrighty, so pretty much this is what I managed to do until now. I'm sorry if you guys think that uh, the Sturm Division, exactly. I'm sorry if you guys think that I lacked anything on today's stream, but it's been a really full week for me. And these two guys, Soren and Christian, also they had their things to do, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it today's stream, and I'm really looking forward to see you again next week, where we will be so close to the release of the Bagration book. So yeah, thank you guys, and also send me your lists. And if you guys want to have more thorough look into certain kind of playtesting, just tell me, and I will try to maybe playtest some of the lists that you're wanting to see out there. Thank you very much, and see you guys